My name is Michael Charles Balog. I was a lieutenant, United States Naval Reserve. I'd been on the ship for 2.5 years at that point, and it was a mixed feeling of sadness and, to some extent, of course, elation that you're going to a new duty station. So you understand the experiences that you had on board and you value them, but you also realize that now is in the past and you're moving on. And then I left the ship in February of 1972. After I left Lloyd Thomas, I went to the Bureau of Naval Personnel in Washington for a 2-year tour. And as it happened, it was in a section that was called PERS 8. And it was the section of the Bureau of Naval Personnel that dealt with various kinds of unsatisfactory performance in both officers and enlisted men. It had been the section that processed, for example, in the 2 years prior to that, an extremely high number of officers who declared themselves conscientious objectors because of Vietnam. Well, that was pretty much behind us, but when we got there, the lieutenant commander that I worked for, who was sitting at the next desk, I chatted with him. He was an attorney. He was a JAG officer. And I chatted with him about law school, and he made an effort to reach out to get me into American University's law school, but they had started classes a couple of weeks before, and they didn't think I could catch up, so I didn't do that. If I had been a JAG officer, as I later became an attorney, I would have been a career. I would have stayed. I loved my service. I loved wearing the uniform. I was proud to be there. I was proud to honor the family tradition of service, and if I had not going to be a ship driver and away from my family for 50% of the time, it could very well have been a